So anxiety is something that happens in the sympathetic side of your autonomic nervous system. Anxiety is something that therefore happens when you are in fight and flight mode. Anxiety cannot happen when you're in the parasympathetic side of your autonomic nervous system. When you're in the resting and relaxing side. Whoever has ever managed to be anxious when they're relaxing clearly hasn't learned how to relax properly, and they aren't officially relaxing yet. They're looking like potentially they're trying to relax. Maybe you've seen the person who's in the sun lounger and reading a magazine, and they look like from the outside they might be relaxed as they turn the pages of their local tabloid. But on the inside, there's this thump, 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 practically going on. The inside can be very busy. Perhaps it's feeling guilty for trying to take time out. Perhaps it's feeling like they don't really deserve to be sitting down yet. Perhaps they're being lazy and they're just putting off things that they should really be doing. There's many reasons as to why we might be anxious when we're actually trying to relax. But what it actually means is going on is that you're not yet flipped over into the parasympathetic side of your nervous system. So how do you get over to the parasympathetic side? How do you get out of fight and flight response and into resting and digesting, or resting and relaxing? It's easy. It's through the breath. 10 long inhalations and exhalations. 10 long, smooth and even inhalations and exhalations will help flip the switch. It will help flip you from fight and flight response mode and into resting and relaxing response mode. So let's try it right now. Just notice how you feel at the moment. On a scale of 1 to 10, do you feel 10 being hyper vigilant, hyper anxious, hyper not sure what's going on? I feel uncomfortable, I feel awful, I feel less. Or 0 being super calm, any more calm and relaxed and you'd practically be dead. Just notice where you feel right now, where you fit on that scale. And then if it's appropriate, let's just run through 10 breaths together. Okay? Let's begin. Take a nice long deep inhalation in and exhale. Take a second long, smooth and even inhalation all the way in, nice deep belly breath, and exhale all the way out, long, smooth and even. Take a third deep breath in, long, full inhalation, and exhale all the way, exhaling every bit of the breath. 4 long, deep, smooth inhalation in and exhale, gently letting go, relaxing. 5, inhale all the way in and exhale all the way, feeling the body relaxing and beginning to let go. Take a 6th long, deep breath in, all the way in, expanding the belly fully, and exhale all the way back down. Notice the pause at the bottom of the breath, and take a 7th deep inhalation all the way in. Perhaps you can inhale for longer now, and exhale, long, smooth, and even, all the way until you notice the pause at the bottom of the breath, and let a natural inhalation come, long, smooth, and even, for number 8. Exhaling all the way back down, noticing the body, mind becoming calmer and relaxed. And take the 9th breath in now. All the way in, feel the belly fully expanding. And again, exhale all the way back down. Let a natural inhalation start the 10th breath now, fully expanding the belly. And on the top of the inhalation is the final pause and exhale all the way. Notice again the pause at the bottom of the breath. And just let a natural inhalation occur. Let your breathing return to normal. And check in. What is your scale now? From 1 to 10, 10 being highly anxious, 0 being completely calm and relaxed. You'll notice, even if you weren't hypervigilantly anxious to start off with, you'll notice you're calmer now. You'll notice you feel more settled now. That's all it takes. It's 10 breaths. What's important, I think, to understand about anxiety is that it's bringing you information. And so while the 10 breaths does help you to calm down and to relax and to develop the capacity or the container from which you can start to have a clearer thinking pattern happen, a higher level of thinking can start to occur. Because you cannot have higher thinking when you're in fight and flight response. Then you're just about survival. You're about knee-jerk reactions and gut instincts and what you need to do to get yourself out of the situation, to fight your way through to another part of the situation, or you're just frozen. Fight, flight, or freeze. Those are the three options that are available to you when you're in the sympathetic nervous system response. But if you manage to take your 10 deep breaths, you flip over into the parasympathetic side of your autonomic nervous system. And when you're flipped over, then it's not about survival right now. Then there's the container available for you to elevate your thinking. You have access to a deeper wisdom than what you're aware of when you're reacting from the primitive part of your brain, the survival part of your brain. But you're evolved enough now to have access to deeper thinking, higher thinking, thinking that comes from your soul. The pathway to connect to your soul is through your breath. It's the breath that connects the body with the soul. And the way to really connect to the wisdom that comes from your soul is through the breath. The breath is the bridge. So take your deep breaths, your 10 deep breaths. Of course, the more, the better. But you'll notice that the breath makes the body happen. Inadvertently, that means that the soul makes the body happen. Not so inadvertently, it just so happens that that's the way manifestation works. The soul has the intentions and the desires. And when we really connect to the intentions and the desires of our soul, the body manifests. The intention to incarnate, the intention to come into the world, the intention to create a life in human form starts from the intentions and desires of the soul. Soul, therefore, is the creative force that brings your body into effect. So therefore, it makes sense that the body then gives arms and legs to the consciousness of your soul. That means that in order to manifest and create the life you came here to live, you want to connect to your soul. And And you connect to your soul through the breath, through stillness, through being quiet. And meditation is the key to this. And at Mala Hypnotherapy, I'm all about providing that container, providing that space to help you access the intentions and desires of your soul so that you can manifest the life you came here to live, so that you can break through the blocks and barriers that are holding you back and keeping you stuck in a life that doesn't work for you, or in a life that could work a whole lot better for you. All I'm helping you do is connect to the wisdom of your deeper soul self. When you connect to the wisdom of this soul self, this deepest dimension of you that is still personal, this deepest dimension of wisdom that's available to you, when you connect to this aspect of yourself, you're guided by an intelligence that is more than the thoughts, the intellect, the ego. It's a more than. And this is where your manifestive potential comes from. All I'm helping you do is get out of your own way so that you can listen to this part of you. Because this is the part that's wise. This is the part that knows why you're here, what you came here to do, and what the purpose is of this whole entire thing called life. Nothing is actually in your way. It all is the way. But when you connect to your soul, it gives you a pocket of wisdom that you can keep coming back to. Because this part of you actually never comes and goes. You come and go from it. But this soul, intention, desire, depth of information never comes and goes. It's always there. It's always available to you. All you got to do is learn how to listen to it. And that's what I'll help you do. malahypnotherapy.com. Check it out. I can work with you anywhere over Skype. And I look forward to meeting you in cyberspace whenever you're ready.